plants which are usually neglected, considered as weeds, or considered too negligible to be a part of their diet. This is Eryngium foetidum, also known locally as wild coriander, and the leaves are usually made into a kind of chutney with chili and tomato and other spices, and very fragrant and full of flavor, and very easily grown in any community land or any kitchen garden, and doesn't need much care. All it needs is a little shade. Some of these yams, like Dioscorea alata, known as elephant foot yam, are so easy to grow, and within 2 years you can get a tuber of 10 kilos or more. So these have now been inculcated, and exchanges in the workshops have made different people aware of foods they didn't realize were edible. So these workshops allowed them to know the plants, the ways of processing them, cooking or frying or mixing them with other greens so that they are edible, and it has enlarged food baskets. Among the yams we have something called bulbils, which is a kind of fruiting body which grows above ground. Another venture we are trying is to find the seeds of these lesser known food plants. This one is Dioscorea alata, and this one is Dioscorea bulbifera. Both are cultivated yams and have wild origins, but they are extremely good for food security for local communities. These can be grown within the farms, within the nursery also, and can be part of the natural vegetation of a space, and can be harvested whenever we want it, and enlarge again our food basket. Weed, and one of the most hated weeds in farms, called Bidden spilosa. Even these leaves can be eaten when they are mixed with other greens. Just a few of these leaves. So many leaves are eaten only in part, in small quantities, when the base of the green is something else. Yes, this is a medicinal plant called Holorena, and found in much of Peninsular India, and the bark is used locally for stomach ailments, especially diarrhea and dysentery. The bark is made into a decoction and had in specific doses. And these kind of plants, when they enter nurseries and our planting programs, are very useful in the long run for local people who need to treat themselves for any ailment. Some of which are also edible, and growing them in seed beds and later in small pots within the nursery. These plants will be part of their medicinal kit and also contribute to their food. So in our nurseries we are trying to increase the number of species to 20, 30 and 40 species, including climbers which are usually neglected, so that biodiversity is also a part of our program. And we're talking about biodiversity, food security, climate change, all of these things to converge within the Adukkam Nursery.